And then there was the red card.
What red card?
Let's play this red card. Let's play this
is
red card.
an enjoyable discussion point. So
Jacques van Rooyen gets a red card for a tackle
right
on.
now.
okay, so in my opinion, and this is my opinion,
Yeah.
I'm not a referee, but first impacts on the shoulder, and then yes, it is dangerous. But the questions that Aya Jacobs asked his TMO were exactly in line with the protocol for foul play. He answered them exactly the way that they were answered were all for a red card. So on-field decision from Jacobs was right in that view. But was he getting the right information? He did not have a screen to look at, only the TMO did.
All right, there's a few things I'll question why and the ref got a screen, but it's a question for another day. If we could just rewind that and up the sound in terms of the communication between the TMO and the referee, and we'll discuss it from there, see if we've played if the right decision was made. I mean, the Blue Bulls ended up with 14 men. Van Rooyen, pass is gone, it's late, correct?
There's mitigation. He's falling down. I still think impacts on the shoulder, but that's debatable depending which side you're supporting at this present time.
I like that. Well, it's not about support, which side angle you see first.
Yeah, there I'm saying it's on the shoulder. He's falling over the tackle. That's mitigation. So
with no mitigation factor.
unfortunately not. The information that he got, there was no mitigating factors. It was high, it was dangerous, direct impact. He made the right decision with the information that he was given. Was the information right is the question.
Well, I watched that game, and the first thing that Rasta says, so now we've got referees being part of TMOs, which I think is a brilliant thing because they're active into the game. He said yellow card. I think it was a communication breakdown, and AJ went according to the book. Then Rasta almost shifted his initial recommendation based on the questioning and almost what AJ, because ultimately the referee makes the call.
Yeah, but he followed protocol. He did not have a big screen to look at. He could not actually view.
So don't bring that up because then it's a question of how come there are no big screens. That's where we're going next.
Well, now you can blame Western Province for it.
No, we're not blaming anybody. I'm just saying.
No,
so according to me, there's mitigation because he was falling over. Was it dangerous? Yes. Does it deserve a yellow card? Absolutely. Did it deserve red? Not in my opinion.
What do you say, Space?
Yeah, guys, it's a penalty or yellow at most. At most, because he tried to wrap his arm around. I didn't see direct. That looks terrible now, but if you look at it from the other side, it's a total different story. Well, now there you can see his shoulder. He tries to wrap around. So what is that high English word you used?
Mitigation.
Mitigation. Now,
guys, there are no arms in that tackle.
But he's falling into the tackle. That's mitigation.
Now, look how low he went. They say that, there's no reason. He went low down. So I just think if I look at that picture, I would have said yellow at most. Yellow at most, but that doesn't concern me. What concerns me, that shouldn't be a communication problem if there's a big screen or not between the guy on the field and the TMO. Because he said yellow first, Rasta said yellow, and he started talking protocol.
And we saw the same in
and
England
that we
game.
can't have. So Mark Lawrence, that's your problem, nothing else.
No, man. So another thing is that how much power do TMOs have? Now and again, they should be able to say, listen, you've gone back here, based on this, that's a decision, without going back and forth.
Yeah, regardless of a big screen, they've got the screens in front of them. They've probably got a better view of what's happening. Upstairs, I'm talking about. Obviously, on field, you can have a look on the big screen, but it's not as clear as what the TMO is actually seeing. But from there are protocols put in place which you follow. If we go into the England game a bit later, Romain, I know he's Nick's famous, one of Nick's best friends.
Part, yeah?
Yeah, but he overruled the TMO where he shouldn't have.
That's what I'm saying. So now and again, maybe we should give the TMO enough power to say, make a call, but don't actually take over the game. Now and again, if you've got the technology, we're sitting with it, listen, you got this wrong, you got that right, I like this, but we're going to go back here. And don't go back too far. He's sensible,
100%.
But because he's got, replay and everything, make the correct call, let's move on, don't go back and forth.